Dear Grandma, calling you Grandma sounds so formal. I feel like I should have had a pet name for you, like Grandmama or Great Gran or Nana, or I don't know, something a little bit more personal, a little bit more endearing. But they say no regrets, but in this moment I struggle not to. I have plenty. In fact, I wonder if the pain of regret right now outweighs my grief. There's so many regrets. I regret not calling you. I regret not remembering your birthday. I regret not coming to visit you. I regret not making the most of the time that we had with you when you stayed with us. Your life spanned across 9 decades. I mean, you started life when the flapper dresses of the 1920s were ending and the Second World War was upon us. You saw the full circle skirts of the 1950s that I'm so desperately trying to recreate. The swinging 60s, the flares in the 1970s, the big hair and shoulder pads of the 1980s. I even wonder what you must have thought of girl power in the 1990s. I could have learned so much from you. I have so many questions that are still left to be answered. And instead of making the most of the time when you were with us, by calling you, instead I reluctantly took the phone from my mum when she called you on special occasions. But I do have some memories of you. I remember when I spoke to you after giving birth to your great-grandson. I hadn't shed tears throughout the whole birthing experience, but when I heard you call my name, joy filled my heart and I just burst into tears. I was on the phone speaking to you, my grandma, holding your great-grandson. This letter is not an ode to say how perfect our relationship was or how fantastic I was as a granddaughter or to talk about my accomplishments, because to be honest, I don't really have anything too much to boast about. This is a letter to you, to me, to all grandmas, grandfathers, grandsons and granddaughters. To wake up. Life is so precious and is way too short to allow language, distance, culture, awkward silences to stop you from learning from each other and loving each other. Pick up the phone today, set up your Skype today, get over the awkward silences today. Stop being fearful of what might be said or might not be said. Call them today. Grandma, I love you. And I wish I'd made more of the opportunities to tell you that. But I just hope one day when we get to heaven, we'll be able to sit down over a nice cup of tea and catch up.